Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. Today in this video I'm going to review the Hawkeye Firefly Micro HD camera. I'm going to split this review into two parts. In the first one I'm going to go through its features, show you how to operate it, and I'm also going to take it outdoors and compare it side by side with the SQ12, SQ11 and the SQ8 Micro HD cameras. In the second part I'm going to mount this camera on one of my quadcopters and take it outdoors for a test flight. Unlike the other Micro HD cameras, the Hawkeye Firefly is manufactured by the Firefly company, which manufactures the Firefly Q6, which is a great Micro HD camera. So I'm really looking forward to see how it performs, because if it performs well, it might be a game changer for the Micro HD cameras. So let's start by opening the box in order to see what we're getting inside. First of all, we're getting the instructions manual. The camera itself, which comes already in a plastic case that will enable you to mount it on a quadcopter. It's a 45 degrees plastic case. It's not made out of TPU, so it's not good in reducing vibrations, but still it will help you to mount it on your quadcopter. In addition, we get in the accessories. We get in the USB charger that will enable you to extract the data from the micro SD card to charge the camera, and it also has an AV output. We're also getting these action camera accessories, so it will enable you to mount the camera on helmets and etc. In order to use these accessories, you will need to connect this mount on the bottom and then just connect this part over here and you're going to be good to go. In order to disconnect this part, just use a screwdriver with a flat end and just simply remove it like that. Operating the camera is very simple. On the top we can find two buttons. The right one is the power on, off, start and stop button, and the left button is the mode selection button, which is identical to the ones that are found on the other Micro HD cameras. But unlike these cameras, this camera only has one 1080p and 720p modes. It doesn't have any stills mode, which is not bad because the stills that are captured with these cameras are pretty much useless. On the left we can find the LED indicator that will indicate the mode that you are on, if the camera is charging, and also if you are recording a video. And on the right side we can find the camera reset button, the charging port, and the micro SD card slot, which supports up to 32 GB micro SD cards. After inserting the micro SD card, you'll be able to turn on the camera. By the way, the recommended micro SD card is class 4 and above. Then in order to turn on the camera, long press the power button until you're going to see the LED indicator that will be constantly on. The first mode is the 720p mode. Unlike the other cameras, which you had to short press the mode button, you need to long press the mode button. And now you can see after long pressing the mode button, the blue LED indicator was turned off and we are left only with the green one. And I think this is a much better way of changing modes than just short pressing the button, because it's going to make sure you're not going to accidentally switch between the modes. Then if you want to switch back to 720p mode, long press the mode button and now you can see the blue LED indicator is on again, and now we are on 720p mode. By the way, on both 720p and 1080p modes, the camera is going to capture the video on 30 frames per second, so I don't see any reason to use 720p mode, and I'm also going to test the modes and you're going to see for yourself which one is better. In order to start recording the video, short press the power button and you can see that now the LED indicator is flashing, which is also great because on the other cameras the LED indicator just turned off and you can't tell if the camera is off or it's recording a video. So it's a wise idea to have a flashing LED indicator. And you can see that after pressing the power button again, now the LED is solid again, and we can see that the recording procedure has been stopped. Again, if you want to capture video on 1080p, long press the mode button. Now we can see only the green LED indicator. Press the power button, the LED is going to flash. Press it again, and now the recording was stopped. Just like the other cameras, this camera records audio as well, and I'm also going to compare the audio recording of these four cameras. Just like the other cameras, this camera has a 200 mAh built-in battery that should last for about 50 minutes of usage time, and charging it should take about 2 hours. In order to charge it, simply use the provided cable. Once the LED indicator will be turned off, it will indicate that the charging procedure has been finished. In terms of dimensions, you can see that the Hawkeye camera is bigger than the other cameras. Its dimensions are 23.4 by 23.9 by 32.1 millimeters. So it's noticeably bigger than the other ones. Now let's weigh them up. The weight of the Firefly without the case is 15.66 grams. and after adding the case, the weight is 23.74 grams. Without the case, this is actually the lightest camera between all these four. The SQ11 weighs 18.34 grams, the SQ12 weighs 15.78 grams, and the heaviest out of these four is the SQ8, which weighs 25.69 grams. The next thing I'm going to do is to take these four cameras outdoors in order to see how they perform. I'm going to check them during the day and during the night as well. And on the second part, I'm going to mount it on my quadcopter and take it for a test flight. And in the end of the second video, I'm going to give you my conclusion. So I hope you will enjoy the rest of this video. As always, if you have any questions about these cameras, feel free to ask it in the comment section below. Don't forget to leave a thumbs up if you like this video, and consider subscribing to my channel if you're not already subscribed. See you on my next videos, and goodbye.
Tell me what to do. Show me how to feel. Under your control. Everything is real. So hit me. So hit me. So hit me. First a confession. With you, I feel a connection. With you, it's like an infection. I've been infected with an obsession. With you, never any tension. Nothing but love and affection. Enough of my case, so let's cut to the chase. Listen up, cause these are the directions. Obey what I say, don't complain, I don't wanna hear questions. Follow my lead, time to fall to your knees. It's an order, it's not a suggestion. I'm about to teach you a lesson. I recommend you pay attention. This is my kingdom, you're stripped of all freedom. You want nothing but my possession. Head back, hands tied, mouth shut, eyes wide. Baby, I'm yours. Baby, I'm yours. Whatever you say goes. Nobody needs to know. Whatever you say goes. So hit me, so for the remainder. Deep in your river, dive deep in your river. Yeah, I took a leap and I dived down in your river. Yeah, I'm so deep in, I'm underwater, yeah. And it's hard to breathe without you. I'm deep in your river, babe. 'Cause those like rivers pulling you into the ocean. Those like rivers pulling to and from the ocean. Woo. You